Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your friend Koi, back with another ranty, pseudo intellectual video talking about life and people and bullshit in general. You already know by clicking on this video, I'm gonna sell you an idea, and that idea is that being too red pilled, being too woke, whatever you want to call it, being able to see through the bullshit of humans, it's not gonna bring you any more satisfaction. Actually, it's gonna kill your peace. And I'll tell you why. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about this book I just read recently. It's called Talking to People, What We Should Know About the People We Don't Know. And it's a very good book. I recommend you read it. It talks about the mistakes that humanity have made throughout the course of history, about assuming things about strangers. And there are two examples, actually there are three examples in there that really stood out to me. The first one is about the Prime Minister of England who came to Germany to meet, or is it Austria? To Germany, I'm not too sure, to meet Hitler in an attempt to deter him from basically causing World War II. And he was unsuccessful, as you can already see throughout history, because he misinterpreted Hitler. But the other two examples I want to talk about, which relate to this video, is number one, Harry Markopolos, American's accountant, investor, who uncovered the truth about Madoff's Ponzi scheme, probably the biggest fraud in history. And the funny thing is, nobody could see it coming except Harry Markopolos. Nobody suspects a thing. But in the end, they finally did. And the bad guy got arrested. Yay! The hero won. Or did he? Harry Markopolos spent the rest of his life in fear, thinking that the con man's clients, the mafias, other money laundering scumbags, other scammers, they got rich because of this guy. But then Harry Markopolos got him arrested. So his thinking was that if I got the boss arrested, then the little guys underneath him, they're gonna come after me. So I better lock my children up. Better somehow stock up my house with explosives so that if they come for me, then I can shoot them. That's what he thought. And yeah, he's a very smart guy. He can see through all the bullshit. He got the Ponzi scheme boss arrested, and now he's living in fear. That makes you wonder. Another example, a police officer um, in the Sandra Bland's case. Um, I don't know how to best summarize this, but it's Sandra Bland is a black woman who was wrongly arrested by a white police officer one day, and then 3 days later she committed suicide in jail because of probably the injustice she felt. But this police officer, he's also a very strange case, because if you look through his um, activity logs, there are numerous accounts of tickets being given for the most minor traffic offenses. So this guy, he's going above and beyond his duty. Any sort of any tiny hints of suspicion, he would give these people a ticket or get them in trouble somehow, using his authority to get people in trouble because he can see a little bit of suspicious activity going on. Yeah. So why am I telling you these two examples? Because I can relate it to my life. I've known a friend whom I would consider to be woke as well. He's definitely thinking ahead of the pack. He's thinking outside the box, so to speak, and he doesn't think like the masses. I like him because he's always showing me all these martial arts move, how to take down an opponent, how to disarm them, and how to sort of get the gun and shoot the person who's attacking me, which is good. Good knowledge. It's good because it gives me the sense of confidence that I can run away or somehow fight back. But then I think about it more, and then I ask him, why do you want to learn all of this martial arts moves and how to basically harm another human being? And his response was, because you never know if someone is gonna attack someone you love one day. And I was dumbfounded. I don't know why, but I have never thought about that. I never thought that someone would actually harm my family living in this country. Never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind at all. But after that conversation, I begin to see him differently. He doesn't seem like someone, even with all his martial arts move, all these skills, he doesn't seem very secure at all. Like, I feel like he's always suspecting that someone is gonna attack him or jump him from behind. That's just my perception of the guy. And then I will tell you another person who I know for sure is stressing out, and that's my mom. She's a very smart woman. She's the first one in the family to ever get a PhD, doing her research about language and English use in the tourism industry. So she knows quite a fair bit. And when I first came to Australia, my mom used to tell strangers white lies. What I mean by that is that she'd tell lies so that in hope people would see us as better people. Because in my country, we, especially for older generations of Vietnamese people, when they come to a different country, they have this mistrust of the alien people. They always think that our people is good, and that's why we don't associate with those other foreigners. And my mom used to tell the lies of, when we first came to Australia, we used to share an apartment, a tiny apartment with 7 people. My mom, my dad, my sister, me, and then the other family, and just to save money. And whenever we go outside, my mom would tell people that we live in a house like our family. I think it's because she suspects that if we tell them the truth, firstly, it's illegal. Secondly, people would think that we are fresh off the boat, and it would make us an easier target for people to take advantage of. So yeah, after those examples I have given, I think that it's better to not always getting so hung up on like seeing the truth and not take what people say at face value, and always suspecting people of scamming you or deceiving you, because your life is gonna be hell, man. You're not gonna have peace. You always be thinking, oh, what am I um, what do I gotta do so I can get the most bang for my buck? um, I shouldn't be buying this, but I need to go to another store to get a better deal on this same item, or always analyzing people. Um, if they say one thing, you always have to question them and asking them a million other questions, and making sure that what they say adds up. And it's a mess, man. Sometimes you just gotta believe people. You ask them for direction, they tell you go ahead, turn right at the next corner. What are you gonna do? You gotta use Google Map. Yeah, that's one thing. Um, but yeah, it makes you very boring at parties as well. Like if someone tells you, "Oh, I have a twin brother and um, he doesn't look anything like me," and you're just sitting there, you're saying, "Oh, bullshit! I don't believe you." What does that make you? You're just a fucking boring person. Um, well, I'm saying this because it happened to me. So yeah, just go with the flow, man. And if people say something, so what? If it's a harmless comment, or I don't know, just believe them for once, because most people, they are honest people, and that's how societies are built. We built this society upon trust. Without trust, we wouldn't be here. Without trust, there wouldn't be money. Keep that in mind. Because money, it's just a piece of paper, but then you believe in money, you believe in the banks, they have assigned value to money, and um, you believe in the governments as well. Um, so that's how you were able to buy stuff for yourself, and that's why you're still going to work. But I'm going off topic. I hope this video added something of value to your life. And until next time, peace.